Simply put, the president or government's economic agenda is easily summed up in an economy of words. Lift out those below the poverty line. And one of the nation's top technocrats and/or economic managers expressed confidence in the president and his economic team pulling off the feat of a single-digit poverty incidence at the end of his term. PTV senior correspondent Kenneth Paciente tells us more.
The government remains focused on addressing the poverty incidence in the country. In fact, it is the administration target to reduce it by 9% by the time President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. steps down from his office. This was stated by the National Economic and Development Authority or NEDA in response to a recent SWS survey in which many Filipino families consider themselves poor. According to NEDA, various programs have been launched by the government to address poverty, including the food stamp program, removing pass-through fees for easier transportation of products, and providing assistance to farmers under the Rice Farmers Financial Assistance Program, particularly aiding the poorest individuals. One of the administration's priorities is to create jobs through an efficient implementation of policies and programs. In addition, the expansion of infrastructure, attracting investors, and preparing the skills of the workforce are all part of the strategy. NEDA also emphasizes strengthening the government's involvement in the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership to facilitate investments into the country. Another key target of the Marcos administration is to boost the agricultural sector. The government believes that through these measures, poverty incidence among Filipinos can be reduced to 9% by 2028. In the latest Social Weather Stations survey, 48% of Filipino families consider themselves poor. NEDA notes that this survey took place after a series of typhoons hit the country, impacting food prices and families who couldn't cope with the increase in costs. NEDA also noted that poverty measures based on respondents' perceptions are sensitive to inflation, particularly on essential commodities. Meanwhile, the Department of Social Welfare and Development is ensuring the implementation of the food stamp program, which kicked off in Tondo, Manila, Cagayan Valley, Bicol, Caraga, and the Barm. The goal is to expand it nationwide in the coming year, providing 3,000 food augmentation per month to needy families. The DSWD also continues to implement the Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino program, benefiting over 4 million of the poorest households, or equal to 20 million individuals through monthly subsidy. Kenneth Paciente for The Nation.